Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more of my Zombies Ate My Neighbor's Hack. This is Sky Hurricane 89, and hope that you're having a great day. And y'all, it is time to ultimately finish this hack. It is time to ultimately finish it. We're going to be using the BLHR password, and so far I've actually had quite a bit of fail. Well, I've had 2 fails so far. This is very, very hard. More terror than ever before. Level 45, Pyramid of Fear 3. Now, this is very challenging because you start with no ammunition. You know, the original also is very challenging, starting on level 45, so you can imagine what my hack's like. But in all of the Zombies Ate My Neighbor's games I've ever played, the original or either of the 2 hacks, this definitely takes the cake. This level right here takes the cake for being the very hardest to rescue all the neighbors in. You have several high-risk victims. Super high risk. And if you don't implement the restrictions of the game, I really think they're next to impossible to get. You'd have to really, really get lucky. So I'm going to go ahead and gather up my zombies right now. And I have a vampire, and there also is another snake wood, so that I think I probably have the maximum amount considering the snake wood and the vampire. So yeah, because that explorer right there bites the dust 99% of the time, and the dot right above is a torch couple. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a pallet fade on this level. There is indeed a pallet fade. This victim right up here, high risk from a mummy. So, yeah, and say he spawned right out of there. Oh heck, there's something I'm missing here. Crap, get off of me. I think that might have been a cross that I just got. Alright. Yeah, one good thing is I did hide a lot of items. And unlike the original level 45, you don't have to worry about the ants running off with your items and stuff. But, that doesn't really matter. This level's insane. Now, I think there's... By the way, at the very beginning, there's a blue potion and a monster potion. At the very beginning, after killing that first snake wood. But that torch couple there is really hard to get. And that explorer there, you see vampire, almost got him. Now, the hardest part is yet to come. These next couple victims are ridiculous. And actually, I'm going to go back because and try to get a good place where I can spawn enemies and keep them from destroying the clown immediately. I think right here might be a good spot. And then I think I'm going to use a blue potion because that'll help me move a little bit faster across this water and stuff. Oh man, y'all, I hope this is my first time trying this. I don't know how successful it's going to be. Okay, oh gosh. I don't have to worry too much about the snake wood. Okay, that wore off. I'm not liking how that wore off. Because, okay, that explorer right there is very high risk because the mummy does spawn out of there usually. I don't know why it spawned so slowly that time. I'm not complaining. I mean, I guess because I did have 2 vampires and a snake wood. And then I also had a mummy below. But yeah, there are 2 1-ups in this stage. You'll definitely be needing them. Definitely been needing them for the upcoming doom in this level itself. These vampires in this pyramid are awful. Alright. It's time to take on Grandma Margaret now. Snake. Okay, I guess the vampires want to be taken out first. That works. Now Grandma comes. She waits till I'm ready to kill the vampires, then she comes out. Heck, I don't really want to use that monster potion, but oh, excuse me. Well, that was inevitable. I had no more aid kits. It's alright though. I want to kill the snakeoid, but it won't come out. Again, I've lost so much health. Okay, I've got to get rid of these vampires. They're destroying me. Alright. Now, still got these vampires to deal with. There's one more high-risk victim. I'm going to try to go ahead and gather. Okay, I know I can gather more than this. Okay, another mummy. 3. Shoot. This is not what I wanted to happen. I still think I need 2 more things. Okay, 1 zombie. Okay, I'm making my run for it. This may be a fatal mistake. The clown wore off. That was really lucky. Because a mummy usually spawns right out of that. As you'll see from one of my fails. Gotta destroy old Dracula. And we're ready to get out of here. Whew, very rare, very rough level. Yeah, I'd say that surpasses level 40 from the originals. I don't know, some of the levels from the Ultimate Hack are very hard. I think level 40 from the Ultimate Hack might also be right up there. Definitely harder than the original. Alrighty. Stay out of the water. Level 46, Camp Lake Terror. Yeah, I definitely had to save state right there. Definitely had to. After beating that one level, I usually don't like to save state, but kind of necessary to do. Alright. Gotta take on these vampires here. Yeah, and this level is just full of joy. You got Grandma Margaret's and Dracula's to deal with. And of course there are the random springs, you know, we'll see. I didn't put many springs in this level though. I really should have. I think when I edit this hack more, in order to make it just more brutal, I might put springs in it. Alright, there's our next grandma. She's coming out to play. You know, it's really, I'm noticing, it's really hard to deal with the snakeoid and a vampire at the same time. This really makes a challenge. Crap, you evil thing. Way whack you. Yeah, you know we had to save Julia for the last, you know, for the very ending, the finale. You know Julia has to be the one to ultimately kick Dr. Tongue's butt. Of course you know he'll be back again for another hack, but because Dr. Tongue, he just can't get enough. Yeah, there are a few cool little items. And I really like the design I did on this level. It's pretty unique. And by the way, every victim is a pool guy, which I think is pretty cool. That's one thing I tried to do in this game, was make levels where, you know, you had all of the same victim. I don't think I did a level with all military guys though. And I don't think I did a level with all barbecue guys. Although I've done some levels without 3 or 4 barbecue guys. But yeah, I did think pretty sure I put spring somewhere in this level. And Martians actually spawn in this little section. Surprised I didn't see any then. And Martians actually can kill that pool dude. One more vampire to deal with. We're gonna wade whack him. If I can get him to land. Come on now, Dracula. We don't got all day. Don't got all day. Well, you just love making me take forever, don't you? Don't have to worry about that, though, because the next level is going to be super fast. Oh, it will. There's another pool guy. Still got one more to get, though. Or actually two. And these could easily be killed by those vampires. So if you don't kill the vampires, you could be asking for trouble. One thing I noticed is I think the enemies really spawn slowly in this level. So even though I had some spring spawning points, they spawn real slowly. I mean, I guess that's why they made the original level 46 a boss level. Well, not really a boss level, but filled it with chainsaw maniacs. I think there's another aid kit somewhere in this level. Pretty sure. I bet it's over here. Yep, there it is. I know there's another one in here somewhere. Alrighty. Alright, y'all. We are so close. The next level's gonna be fun. Vampire destroyed once again. Up to 5 lives. We'll definitely be needing them. We lost a life in level 45. Hurry and get on level 47 while the price is right. So you know this has got to be a mall level. And I had to use the unused song for this level. You know, being the next to last level and such, you know. This would make a good bonus level too, I think. You know, if I had that option. Maybe if I can get the Oh No hack, the SMC file for the Oh No hack, maybe I will make this a bonus level. Yeah, you really have plenty of time to get most of the tourists. I think right now, it's just now gotten completely dark. And the enemies spawn so rapidly on this level. I mean, they really spawn like crazy. There's a lot of good items to pick up too. Which we'll definitely be needing for the very end, you know. I know there's a fire extinguisher stuff I missed, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get them or not. I think I'm gonna go for this barbecue guy over here. Yeah, this level has 9 tourist couples and 1 barbecue guy that's cooking for all of them. Now I think I'm gonna make my move. Get the zombies occupied. Last 2 tourist couples. Oh, teammates like this level with all the transforming tourist couples. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know I missed fire extinguisher and stuff on the upper right corner, but I think I want to thoroughly comb this level and make sure there isn't more I missed. There was a monster potion. I think I got it earlier. Clowns, definitely will want those. Yep, so this level really isn't that hard, you know, compared to level 45 and 46. The absence of vampires makes it quite a bit easier. Those evil dolls, man, spawning like crazy. Well, we'll go around here and get that stuff I missed, and then I guess we'll get on to the... Oh, I think let's see. Fire extinguisher. Look at those jelly blobs, they spawn so quickly. There was a 1-up in this level. I think I might have got it, but I can't remember. Crap, I didn't get it. Shoot. Well, it was actually directly below that last horse couple. In case you're interested in getting that. Better save it again just for good measure. Fright to the finish. Fright to the finish. Let's finish this out. Little skeleton key here. And believe it or not, I actually did not do pallet fade on this level. You know, and the reason I didn't is because I wanted it to be different than all the other level 48s. Because level 48 and in both of the hacks and in the original, and there's a life there by the way. So it didn't really hurt that I missed it in the last level. But if you're doing like a 2-player run or something, you definitely want to get it. Or if you had less lives than I had. But if I did pallet fade, this level would be so much harder. But I wanted it to be different than the original and the hacks. But I may still go back and change it. Oh, vampire. You're going to annoy the crap out of me. And you already hear Dr. Tongue cackling, so you know we've already activated him. That's a funny word, ain't it? Activated, in the context I'm using it in. Alright, let's go on down here. Oh heck, I forgot about spring spawning there. That was a big risk I took. Okay, good. Get Dracula distracted. Because this dog could be killed by him. What? This good old Dr. Tongue. And a tentacle. Even tentacles in this level. Tell you what, everybody's for the party. I tell you what, if I did pallet fade on this level, it would be hard, wouldn't it? I mean, I guess what all you'd have to do though is just gather up 6 zombies, and, you know, gather up the maximum amount of enemies. The 1 vampire plus 5 zombies, you'd be all right then. Oh, Dracula. I think it's time to finish you off. Or do more wait. I think I'll wait. Now, I intended this to be very, very hard to find your way through. To progress, you actually have to go through that wall. And then you go this way. Your first time playing this through, unless you see this, it might take you a while to figure out. Yeah, I made that very hard to do. That was my intention, though, being the last level. Get the vampires distracted, because believe it or not, I actually have lost this explorer up here because of the vampire. Hardly even see him. He's behind those yellow balls of whatever they are. Speed shoes. Don't need those anymore. I may have already had some for all I know. Alright, now I'm going to take care of you vampires. Now, I didn't already have a pair of speed shoes. I had used one at level 47. Alright, here we go. Make a run for it. Get our wonderful cheerleader. Cheerleader for the win, eh? It's still got 2 victims left. Yay. Alright, and here we go. The showdown with Dr. Tongue himself. And the person, the victim behind the door, flamethrower in there, you'll definitely want to grab. The victim behind the door is actually a military dude. The reason I picked the military dude is, oh wow, jelly blobs. Jelly blobs are the reason I picked the military dude, because he actually can't be killed by the jelly blob slime, believe it or not. And him and the dog are the only ones that can't be killed by the jelly blob slime. And in order to make this boss battle more difficult, I wanted to include the jelly blobs. And indeed, this does make it significantly more difficult. Significantly. But I do have quite a few aid kits, I noticed. There's got quite a few in level 46. Already defeated the big spider. So now I just need to weed whack my way through. Dadgum jelly blobs. Dadgummit! Oh, jelly blobs are annoying. The third most annoying enemy in the game. Or my third least favorite. Not my third most annoying. The most annoying, you know, as I said, spider, then squidmen, then jelly blob, then Martians. Yeah, when you're trying to, oh heck, it just glitched there, it's weird. That is weird. Yeah, it's still got a weed whacker there too, pretty handy. Yeah, weed whacker is probably the best thing besides the flamethrower against the big spider. Alrighty, time to take you out, head. We only have 20 plates, too. The bad thing about starting on level 45, just don't have too much. And one thing I noticed about this arena is it's actually harder to defeat the big head, because it's harder to get it in position. That actually helped. It'd be funny. I wonder if you could, chase it up the stairs. I've never done that before. I wonder if they could go up the stairs. In all my test runs, this never happened. But yeah, forks and knives. Also, water pistols pretty good against it. Yeah, plates, forks and knives, water pistols, tomatoes, popsicles, all those usually ineffective items are actually pretty good against the big head. Of course, water pistol and forks and knives are definitely not ineffective. But 89 zombies, my favorite number. 89. 14 mummies. I don't imagine that we killed very much of anything, you know, starting at the very end like we did. 4 fires. 4 jelly blobs. Figure it would have been a lot more than that. 0 chainsaw maniacs. Yeah, I actually want to do a full playthrough of this hack and actually see exactly how many chainsaw maniacs I put in it. I know there were only like 31 in the original, or 34. It'd be interesting to see, you know, exactly how many chainsaw maniacs, how many vampires and Frankensteins that I put in this hack. Because I really don't know. I'm too lazy to tally it up. But yeah, that will definitely be in the works. But I gotta say, I really enjoy doing this. And probably will be a little while before I post any more on Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It's gonna be quite a break before I do a full playthrough of this game. Sorry for those of you that really eagerly await it, but I got a lot going on. I want to get some different content out on my channel, you know. But I will be. That will also just give me more time to work on this hack. But create a level pretty similar to the original. I did rearrange that where the neighbors are, and I did slightly alter the level a little bit. But all in all, it's very similar. And the reason it is because the people, the credits. The people kind of mess up, you know, if I move things around too much. So I didn't really do that. These spiders, oh gosh. But yeah, look forward to more content on my channel. Gonna be a new project coming out. Actually, I'm recording this a little bit early, but it'll probably be uploaded before I get this video up. But it looks like Mario Party 4 is going to be my next project. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And then just hit 600 subscribers, so I'm really proud of that. That is awesome. Thank you so much for all your support and everything. But as I was saying about this hack, definitely will be working on it. It'll give me more time to work on it and perfect it a little bit better. Because there is a lot of changing to do. A lot of changing to do in this hack. Definitely is far from perfect. And I want to make it more two-player friendly and stuff. That's another thing. I do want to do a two-player run with this hack, but you know, that'll also be in the future. But I really hope you enjoyed it. As I update it, even though I may not be uploading much myself, as I update it, I will be providing new download links, so be looking for those. So you know, just continuously check. You know, I think right now I'm like version 2 is the last one I've downloaded, so look for like version 3 and then version 4, you know, so periodically check, you know, and see if I've uploaded a newer version. But overall, I'm pretty proud of this hack. I think it's going pretty well. I really do. I've enjoyed it quite well. But that's gonna be the end of this video, y'all. Stay tuned for the bloopers. I did have 2 fails, so stay tuned for that, and tune in for my next project. And as always, y'all, stay awesome. Have a super awesome day. God bless. Goodbye, y'all.